Hey YouTube, this is a battle against someone from Smogon named Lokiman, and here we go. So I lead off with my clay insect as always, and then he leads off with a Jirachi. I go for protect. I wanted to see if he had fire punch, but he didn't. He went for a trick, and then I predict him going for a trick again, thinking I'd try and take my chances with protect. But I don't, and I go for a sub, knowing that it'll give me an extra speed boost, and then trick fails. He switches out to his YMCA, a Magnezone, which I'm really not too happy with, just because it has substitute when I have substitute, and I don't have any attacks. So I just go for another Swords Dance, thinking that he'd just go straight for a Thunderbolt or a Flash Cannon or whatever, but there's a substitute, and I'm like, why? Come on, man. And then the speed boost, and I didn't want to take too much damage, so I just used Baton Pass, and I send it to my blue chrome, and then I get the sub, which plays a really good role right here, taking the Thunderbolt. So yeah, then my sub fades, and then I go for a Meteor Mash right here, because I'm faster and stronger. Yeah, I'm not making any song references. So yeah, I break his sub, and then he goes for a Thunderbolt. Yeah, I don't know why. I think this was only attack. Anyway, so yeah, that did a really large amount of damage to me. But for some reason, when I caught Blue Chrome, the defense IV was 31, or special defense IV was 31. So I really like that. I go for the Meteor Mash, punch him as hard as I can. And for two double not very effectives and a crit, that is a lot of damage right there. That was very necessary. He tries to make a sub, but he's too weak for it. And I didn't want any of my moves to miss, so next I just go for a bullet punch. Right there. And I get another crit. I don't think that one was needed, but whatever. I'm thankful. So I get my leftovers, and then he goes into his OJ Calcium, and I'm like, Calcium, you must have high special attack, maybe. So I tried to go for a Zen Headbutt. He scouted if I had Thunder Punch, I think, but no, I don't like the move Thunder Punch. I think it's fat. Anyway, I go for another Zen Headbutt, and this is awesome right here. A +4 attack in the EVs, whatever, and a dead Vaporeon. You're probably wondering why. It's a critical hit. Yep. I like critical hits. So yeah, there's my leftovers again. And then now he goes into a Cereal or Flygon. I thought he was sashed at first and was gonna Quake kill me. So I'm like, whatever, I'm ready for it. But it turns out he's not, and I Meteor Mash him. And I'm like, how come you're not sashed? It would have been smarter to have a sash on. Sash on. Whatever. Okay, so yeah, Blue Chrome gets his leftovers, and then he goes into his Yogurt and Infernape. I don't know why. He knows I'm faster. So I just go for a Zen Headbutt, just to kill it. Yeah, I get the stab, super effective, all that. And I clank my giant metal head against his small fiery crown head of his. So yeah, there's again my leftovers. Okay, now he goes into his Jirachi, his lead. And I really don't want to see a fire punch on this. But he goes for a trick. And so I just use Meteor Mash. I'm not feeling bad. I could probably sweep the rest of the team with it. Because he gave me the scarf. And there's the Meteor Mash. It did a lot of damage for not very effective and not a crit. Then he goes for not Zen Head, but Iron Head. And he's not faster than me, so I bet he's feeling pretty crappy, not being able to get the flinch. So then I just Meteor Mash again, because I have to. And by now, it's like, okay, what's your last Pokemon? Better not be a water type. But I get the attack boost, and I'm feeling better about myself. Because, you know, I get rejected at home. Yeah. Brutally whipped. Anyway, he goes into his Toast, or a, Weavile. I miss with the Meteor Mash, and I'm like, what are you gonna use? Because I really didn't know. And he Pursuits. I don't know why I wasn't gonna switch out. And then he goes, or I go for another Meteor Mash, and that is good game. Lokiman, rate, comment, subscribe, and if you haven't, sign up for Smogon, because it's a really cool place where you could challenge other people. So yeah, goodbye. I'll see you next time.